Okay, testing, testing. There we go. Gotta get the light right. Gotta show my guitar too. Okay, what is stopping me from rolling back? My guitar cable. Okay, I just want to see the source to make sure everything is good because I am actively recording. Filters, whole guitars on the screen. There we go. So, nobody's actively watching the live at the moment from what YouTube is showing me, but I'm not worried about that. The whole premise of me going live right now is not necessarily to be live. The premise of me going live right now is to record. So right now I am actively recording content. There's two videos that I've been asked to make and I've just been seeing a lot of discussions around. And those two videos are how to play Viva La Vida by Coldplay and how to play Careless Whisper by George Michaels. I want to say George Michaels. If I'm wrong, I'm just going to cut that part out. Let me see. George Michael, singular. Cool. So I'm going to start with how to play Careless Whisper by George Michael. What's good, YouTube? Today we're going to be talking about how to play Careless Whisper by George Michael. This song is pretty straightforward. Now, when it comes to me learning songs, one thing that I like to do is I just like to listen to the song and pay attention to the form of the song. And by form, I'm not talking about what most people assume is the form of the song, verse, chorus, bridge, but I'm talking about how musicians listen to the form. All we do is pay attention to chord progressions and when do the chord progressions switch, how often do they switch, and things of that nature. And this song is just four chords, A section the whole time. I call it A section if the same chords happen over and over again. And then with the chord progression, the order of the chords switches up. I call that a different section depending on how it matches what's most people call the form, like verse, chorus, bridge, and all those things. But because this song is just A section the whole time, it's just four chords. We're going to go over those four chords quickly. Then I'm going to show you how they're played. The chords that are played in this song, by the way, the song is in D minor. The four chords that are played in this song are D minor, and I'm playing it in my A shape. Then it switches to G minor, but then it has that high pitch F also ringing in it, so that could be considered a G minor 7. Then it switches to an B flat and B flat. Then it switches to a B flat major 7. Then it switches to an A minor 7. And those are all the four chords. Now, here's the thing about these chords. These chords have common tones. So if you were playing guitar by yourself and you didn't have a bassist with you, you weren't playing this with a band, and you just wanted to learn it on your acoustic guitar and sing it in the corner while you're thinking about her, then I recommend playing the chords how I just showed you with those chord charts and all. So that is D minor playing on 5, 7, 7, and 8 of A, D, G, B. 5th fret of A, 7th fret of D and G, and then the 6th fret of B. Switching to G minor 7, and I would recommend only playing 4 strings, but if you are comfortable playing more than one string, I'm only playing the E string, the D string, G string, and the high pitch E string. That way I can only play the 4 notes that I'm really hearing in the chord. But sometimes I just try to play it easily or quicker for me. So the shape that I normally play is I just omit the A string, but usually I'm playing E string, D string. Usually I'm playing the E string, the D string, G string, B, and E. So that B adds a little bit of flavor to it. What's that, the 6? That note is a C, which isn't in the key of G. That is the 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's the 4. So I guess that's considered like a add 11. It's a little spicy, if I do say so myself. But sometimes it's quicker for me to just bar my index finger on the first fret of B and E and not worry about having to mute the B string in order to play G minor 7 in that shape. So from there, after G minor 7 in that specific shape, you switch to B flat major 7, and this is your standard E major 7 or E shape major 7 shape. So we're playing it on strings 6, 4, 3, and 2, or Eddie, Dynamite Goodbye, E, D, G, B. Playing the 6th fret, 7th fret, 7th fret, and the 6th fret. Just those 4 frets. And then we switch to our standard E shape minor 7 shape. So we're playing an A minor 7 from there. Now all of those chords have common tones, but if you were playing by yourself, then it makes the most sense to play. If you're playing by yourself, it makes sense to play it like that because you wouldn't have a bassist playing with you. But if you're playing with the bassist, allow the bassist to play all of those root notes. Allow the bassist to play. And all you have to worry about is the upper tones being used. All the upper tones are common tones. So if all I was doing was playing that, and I'm going to sing it instead. Don't judge my singing, I only sing in the shower. You could just worry about playing the chords. I'm in the same spot. So if you're doing it like that, you only have to worry about 2 chord shapes. This is the easiest way of playing it. And that's kind of why I prefer to play rhythm guitar in a band. I don't have to worry about playing the entire full bar chord, all 6 strings, whatever I need to do, or whatever I think I need to do. I can just keep it simple. So 3-string triads, 3-note triads. I'm playing the top 3 notes of my D minor chord the entire time. Because all 3 of these notes are also played. I could switch. So first chord, second chord. But sometimes it's still okay to play that note too. So if you rather not switch to the second chord for your G minor 7 chord, you could just keep it here. B flat major 7, A major 7. So D minor 7 or D minor. If you wanted to switch for G minor 7 back to B flat major 7 and A minor 7. I'll probably switch just because I like that switch. A little tasty, right? Very simple, but because it's missing the bass, it feels a little empty without the bass. So if it's my last time playing it with the bass instead, where I have to switch positions. Very easy song, just 4 chords, right? So, um, most times though, when people think about this song, they think about the saxophone part. And if you're not playing with the saxophone, you might want to play the melody. So, if you stick through to the end of this video, I will show you the saxophone part as well about how to play it on guitar, and I'll provide tabs. All of those things will be listed in the description below. So make sure that you click that before it's too late. I don't even know why I said before it's too late. It'll probably never be too late. Anywho, though, thank you for sticking through to the end of this video. And because you stuck through to the end of this video, I'm going to show you how to play the saxophone parts of this song. So it's relatively simple. It's not much going on. And if you could sing it, then you should be able to play it because the instrument is an extension of your voice. So hopefully I don't mess this up. Might take me a couple attempts, but I might get it right the first time. So you got, oop, oop. We'll do it one more time, like this. Oop. Couple mistakes happened along the way. I missed a few strings, but you get the gist of it, right? It's pretty straightforward. The tabs were up there, so you could read along with the tabs, go back and watch the tabs as it goes along. Now, a couple stylistic things that I would do if I was playing it. The first note, I would hammer on. So I would play a bar chord on the 10th fret. So the first chord, or the first riff, if you will, I do a half bar on the 10th fret of G, B, and E, strings 1, 2, and 3, while I'm playing that line. The second chord, I do technically a half bar on those same strings, but now I'm kind of playing a C shape, if you will, omitting the pinky finger. So now I'm only playing 12, 10, 11, 10 of strings 4 through 1, or of the D string, G, B, and E. So 12 of D, 10 of G, 11 of B, and 1 of E. I really don't even need the high pitch E string because the melody's above that, or below that. But with that bar, it just sounds a little bit sweeter. Same bar for the same next part. That way, it's the strings that are ringing just make it sound prettier, and then you have your scale at the end. That's 2 notes on the A string, 2 notes on the D string, 3 notes on G, 1 note on B, and then you're done. And that is how you play Careless Whisper by George Michael. If you like content like this, make sure that you check out the playlist below. I literally have an entire playlist of songs that you could and should learn on guitar that will help your guitar journey. And I have playlists about guitar education that can make your learning experience a little bit better for you. So I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace. So the goal was to record 2 videos before I leave, but I got to be to church in an hour. It's about a 45-minute drive, so I should probably get prepared so that I can make it to where I need to make it to. But I'll catch you all on the flip side. Thank you all for watching the live. If you are watching the live, I don't even know who's watching the live. If anybody asks me any questions. Oh, hi. Dang, that's cool. Appreciate y'all. I'm going to church. I'm going to be live streaming from church. So if you wanted to see Club Jesus in action, make sure y'all tap into Club Jesus when I get there. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. That way you can know the next time that I go live. Most days I'm going live Monday through Friday after school. Any day, Monday through Friday from 10:30 to 11:30 because I am a full-time guitar teacher. So I just take advantage of the stuff that I taught my students and teach it on live as well. That way, y'all have the opportunity to learn as if you were my full-time guitar student. But if not, I will catch you all on the flip side. Peace out, Girl Scouts. Hello down, Cub Scouts. I'm out.